Good morning, everyone. I hope that you're all doing well and that you're healthy. Um, First, I just want to give a quick overview of how the online learning is going to work, then give you a brief um, description of how the rest of the week will look, and then after that, I'll explain what you're doing today in class. Okay, so um, brief overview of how online learning is going to work. I will post all new assignments or tasks on Google Classroom. So look there each day that we have class, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at our normal time, 11, 10, 11, 15 in the morning. And I will be posting assignments there during our normal class time. So look there every day for updates on what's happening and what needs to be done. If there is a summative or formative assessment due, I will let you know that it's due on Google Classroom, but as normal, or as usual, they will always be due on ManageBack. So you can double check ManageBack to make sure we have, if to see, you're not missing any deadlines to double check, but I will always be posting new updates and new information on what we're doing and what's going on Google Classroom over the next week. On Friday, just like normal before break, assessment schedules are not changing. So on Friday, you will have your summative assessment for Unit 3 due. So that means you'll turn in all of your work in your design journals for Criterion C and D. You have already received feedback for Criterion C and Criterion D if you turn them in and turn them in on time. You receive feedback for those. I have given out checklists for those to help you edit them in class or on Google Classroom for the ones that happen on Monday. So you have all that, those tools to help you edit your work and create the strongest design journal possible. Those will be due just like normal on this Friday at the end of our regular scheduled class time is when those will be due. On Friday, during our normal class time, I will continue to do as I normally do. I'll let you have your editing time, so you can edit your summative assessment and turn it in again at this time on Friday. So this is noon during the day, 12:05, just in the afternoon. So it's not late at night, but in the afternoon on Friday. You'll submit your summative assessment, but in our normal class time, in our normal class period there, I will have a Google Meet link that hopefully you can meet and talk to me, where it's going to be optional for if you have a Q&A. So check in with me on that day if you need anything, if you need any help, or you have any last minute questions about your summative assessment and about your work, and then I'll try my best to answer the question that way so we can get some FaceTime and talk about stuff then. So number one, all updates and everything will always be posted on Google Classroom while we're doing distance learning. Number two, your summative assessment is still due on Friday, so keep an eye out for that. And today's assignment, like I told you, let's go over that today. For today's assignment, you will be working on a self-assessment. So for that self-assessment, I have created for you, right here, I've created for you a worksheet. And in this, you'll see my rubric for this unit, all the things you'll be assessed on, all the criteria that you're currently being assessed on. And then for both Criterion C and D, all that information is here. Exactly what you're being assessed on, so you know exactly what you need to have in your design journal for me to, for your grading. Sorry, exactly what you need to have in your design journal and see exactly how I will be looking at them and assessing them. So for Criterion C here, you have some questions that you need to answer. So what you'll do is you'll look at the design journal that you have, that you've already created, look at your work so far for both Criterion C and D, for which you've already had time to edit both of those in class. So look at your design journal for Criterion C and D. You'll go through these and then you'll answer these questions for them. So based on your work that you currently have done and my rubric here, so based on the work that you've currently done, my rubric, sorry, you will assess yourself. I want you to answer the questions with a justification. So this means you need to give examples, you need to give reasons why. So using the terminology that maybe I have here, you can say, you can tell me clearly how you've done those things in your own work, okay? So you will assess yourself, provide justified reasons for what you think the best achievement level is for you based on what you've done so far, what the work you've produced so far. And you'll do that for both criterion C and D. Here are the questions for D down here, and the assessment criteria for D down here. And then after that, here are just a few questions down here that you do not have to answer, you do not have to type out, but that I want you to reflect on. In this way, this can help you prepare for Friday and prepare yourself for that Q&A session that we'll have together. So if you have any questions before the due date, the submission due date, you can ask those to me either through email if you'd like, or you can wait to do that face-to-face Q&A Google Meet that we'll have on Friday during our scheduled class time. So remember, Google Meet Friday, schedule class time. But this is your assignment for today. Whenever you finish this, I'd like for you to turn that in. And you can also use these design command terms, which are down here. You can use these design command terms in case any of the language in the rubric is a little confusing. So here we have the difference between constructs and, sorry, that's all constructs through. That's a bad example. We have the difference between describes here and justifies. So if that is a command term that is confusing to you, or that difference is confusing and you can't immediately see maybe how those things would be different, you can use this design command terms list to see the difference between describe and justify. Okay? Remember, we've already gone over these and I've already given you this document, but I just thought it might be helpful to you as you are assessing yourself today. So I'd like you to finish this self-assessment today. Prepare to submit your summative assessment on Friday. Email me with any questions you have, or comment on the post in Google Classroom. If you are struggling, it's very likely that your classmates are as well with a certain, question, or something's unclear. If it's unclear to you, it's likely unclear to other people. So ask the question on Google Classroom. You can comment there, and I can give an answer that everybody can see. But if you're not comfortable with that, of course, you can always send me a private email. I look forward to seeing how you've assessed yourselves, and I am looking forward to seeing all of your summative assessments on Friday. Stay healthy, guys, and I will talk to you on Friday, I guess. Bye!